4 competitors think they have what it takes to be the chopped champion.
I'm very, very nervous. It's important to put up a good dish because I want positive publicity for my restaurant.
All right. Seeing all the mistakes that people made around me growing up, I thought, I can't do that to myself. My uncle was a chef, and I saw how much respect he had. So I saw how cooking would be a good career.
My strategy is just to start cooking all 4 things that have to go on that plate. So the boudin blanc, I just throw that in a pan, pray to the Lord Jesus I can figure out what I'm making.
Welcome, chefs. Here are the rules. There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will not move on to the next round. You will be chopped. Please open your baskets. And the mandatory ingredients for the appetizer course are boudin blanc, chanterelle mushrooms, baby artichokes, and orange marmalade. 20 minutes on the clock for this round. Time starts now.
All I know is that the boudin blanc needs to be seared perfectly and the artichokes need to get in the water. Winning Chopped would mean a lot to me. It would prove to people that knew me 10, 15 years ago. I always had talent.
When I see the sausage, I think I'm Italian, so I figure sausage and pepper, you know? How hard could that be? I throw the artichokes right in the water.
When I open the basket, I have no idea what I'm doing.
All right, chefs, you are down to 15 minutes already.
I know marmalade has a beautiful orange flavor, so I start creating a sauce to use it with pan-seared sausage. I use a little bit of fresh thyme, and then I get curry powder and the chili powder. What I see is lacking in Western-type cooking is a lot of flavors. So my approach to this competition is to bring in Indian touch to it.
In the last minutes, I start figuring out that I'm sort of going to make a medley, just kind of incorporate all of these ingredients equally, and hopefully they will shine.
I'm cooking the garlic, the peppers, and the sausage. When I see the garlic's burnt, but I'm too worried about the time to change anything. I'm just hoping maybe the sauce will cover it up.
Chefs, we're coming up on 2 minutes.
I chop up some radicchio for a little bit of color. I start to build the crostini. I rub it with garlic. And then I'm just gonna put the orange marmalade in the dish very simply. I'm gonna drizzle the jam around the plate.
1 minute, chefs.
Less than a minute, guys. Let's go. Let's finish these plates.
As I'm plating my dish, I'm really worried, making sure everything's in the right spot,
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back.
Whew. Damn.
What did you come up with, Chef Holly?
I came up with a roasted boudin blanc with sautéed chanterelle mushrooms, baby artichokes, and a marmalade butter sauce.
Chef Jeremy.
I made a boudin blanc crostini with artichokes and chanterelles.
Chef Joseph.
Well, this is my take on a sausage and pepper. I did the pan-seared boudin blanc, and I made a pepper and artichoke relish, and I finished it with a orange chanterelle cream.
And finally, Chef Walter.
It's basically a curried marmalade sauce with chiffonade of artichokes, sautéed chanterelles, and boudin blanc.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Joseph, you've been chopped. Chef Holly, Chef Jeremy, Chef Walter, please open your baskets. Mandatory ingredients for the entree round are rainbow chard, tonic water, malanga cocoa, and rabbit. Starting now.
I'm not sure if 30 minutes is going to be enough time to get this rabbit completely cooked.
I'm gonna make rabbit lop
I pick up some brandy to put it into the meat while I build the sauce.
The rabbit leg is giving me the most trouble. I start thinking I'm going to debone it and then throw it back in, but I'm not sure if I have enough time, so I just cross my fingers that it cooks.
Chefs, you have 2 minutes to go.
Time is running out and the pressure is building with the malanga chips. Unfortunately, the heat is not so low as I think. When I turn them over to get the crispiness, the one side is completely black. Now no more time. So I have to use whatever I have.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Jeremy.
I made a loose interpretation of a rabbit lap.
Next, we go to Chef Walter.
The name of the dish is braised rabbit with rainbow shad and a malanga cocoa chip.
To Chef Holly.
I made a braised rabbit leg over Malanga cocoa puree, wilted Swiss chard, pickled Swiss chard stems, and sautéed mushrooms with a rabbit jus.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Jeremy, you've been chopped.
I'm feeling sort of confident, sort of not, because I'm next to Walter, who so far is badass.
Working with youngsters is fabulous. It makes you feel younger.
Chef Holly, Chef Walter, please open your baskets. And the mandatory ingredients are Fino sherry, granola, dried persimmon, and vanilla ice cream.
The items are breakfast items. Granolas, dry fruits, what to do with it?
30 minutes to wow us with your dessert skills. Starting now.
Walter is an amazing cook. But for some reason, I'm not that intimidated by him. I think it's because his kindness is so magnetic. Dried persimmon, I'm not too familiar with this. I try it, and it's sweet and tart. I think about making persimmon granola cookies. And then I'll put the ice cream in the middle and make it an ice cream sandwich. I'm a pretty good baker, so this is definitely helping me feel confident.
I'm very impressed with Holly. She has done a beautiful job in this competition. I'm not much of a pastry chef, and I'm very scared of not completing the work. So I play a very defensive game. The quickest way of starting and finishing a dessert is making a crepe. And I'm trying to use this persimmon and granola as a filling. My emotions are very overwhelming. I want to win. So I can whisper it to my son's ears, and he will be very delighted.
When I take the mascarpone with the vanilla ice cream back out, it's kind of a sludge. So I just go back to vanilla ice cream, and then I'm going to top the cookie with mascarpone. Walter is an amazing cook. My dish has to be awesome.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Walter.
My dessert is a sherried vanilla crepe with granola and persimmon filling.
Chef Holly.
It's a persimmon and granola ice cream sandwich with a sherry wine strawberry reduction.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Holly, you've been chopped. And that means, Chef Walter Di Rosario, that you are the chopped champion and that you've just won $10,000.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
4 competitors think they have what it takes to be the chopped champion. Let's meet them.
20 minutes to cook an appetizer. It's gonna be very tough to do. My heart's racing, very nervous.
Guanciale is your quintessential cured meat. with peppercorns and rosemary and things like that.
I want to win from my parents. They finally just retired, so I'd love to give them $10,000. That would mean the world to me. This is fun.
Being on the chop will kind of help me be a little bit more outgoing. I'm the shy chef in the back, doesn't want to come out and say hi to people, but I think people want to know about your dishes and learn from you.
All right, chefs, 10 minutes to go. There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. Chefs, please open your baskets for the appetizer round. And we've got wasabi root, blueberries, cocktail blini, and guanciale.
I hope this isn't some weird type of cured fish, something I'm completely unfamiliar with.
You have 20 minutes on the clock, starting now.
I'm super relieved it's a cured pork. I'm gonna sear that off, get some of those fat juices, use a berry sauce to enhance that, and let it ride on top of the bellinis.
I'm really proud to carrying the banner for caterers and the poor beleaguered Irish chefs out there. I have something here that could resemble a Baltic dish. The blueberry would be considered a northern berry type, and bellinis, of course, are of Russian origin.
I definitely know that the guanciale would be great in a salad, crisping it up almost like a bacon lardon.
When I open the basket, I see wasabi root, and I immediately think horseradish. They have a lot of similarities, and right now I'm cooking with a lot of horseradish at my restaurant, so it's a nice gift. Guanciale. This is a big hunk of delicious meat. I'm gonna make a salad with cucumber and boiled potatoes. What makes me a great chef is my work ethic, which I was brought up with having.
I knew that blueberries would make a good vinaigrette, especially with the guanciale rendered fat. I want to win very badly. I'd love to go back home, spend time with my family, and all be together again.
I have a problem with what he just did. He put the blueberry on top, so now his beautiful frisee. It looks like a car wreck.
Dr. Seuss salad is what we have here.
If the bellinis don't get crispy, they'll really destroy the concept of the dish because the texture was crucial.
30 seconds left, chefs.
You gotta sauce it and hit it with chives. The clock's ticking down.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Dave.
The dish I prepared for the judges today is a Baltic bacon bellini blueberry appetizer.
Chef Elise, could you please tell the judges the name of your dish?
It's like a blueberry and herb salad with guanciale and wasabi root.
Next, Chef Johnny.
The title of this dish is guanciale blue. When I saw blueberry and wasabi, I wanted to do a berry sauce, notes of wasabi, and then use the little guajillo chili to give it a little bit of spice.
Now we turn to Chef David.
So today I have for you a crispy guanciale salad with garlic bellini croutons and a wasabi blueberry vinaigrette.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Dave, you've been chopped. Chef Elise, Chef Johnny, Chef David, please open your baskets for the entree round. And what have we got? Bloody Mary mix, green seedless grapes, cashews, and chicken steak. You'll have 30 minutes for this round, starting now.
I want to go sort of a Creole-style gravy with the other ingredients. Smother anything in gravy, and it's going to be delicious.
The chicken steak, I thought of chicken fried steak, especially go with the cashews.
The chicken steak, I'm gonna treat this like it's a tenderloin or a strip and just get a really nice sear and baste it with some butter.
Taste the Bloody Mary mix. Has a lot, so many flavors, like the celery salt in there. I've reduced that. It goes through my mind that I'm making this barbecue sauce next to Johnny, who has a hot sauce company.
$10,000 would be great. I'm living check to check, week to week, just because, you know, having 2 dogs and a girlfriend is expensive. Yeah, $10,000 would make my life a little easier, no doubt.
The steaks I'm a little concerned about. They have really nice grill marks, but I could tell by looking at the sides that there's more pink in the middle than I want them to. I know it's safe to throw them in the oven. When I pull those back out, hopefully they'll be ready to go.
I look at my meat and I think it's a great temperature, has great color on there, great flavor, so I'm feeling really good about this dish.
This chicken steak has morphed from my initial direction into something that looks a little more stir-fry-ish.
30 seconds.
I'm upset about the steak. It's unevenly cooked. A chef at my level knows how to cook steak, and I expected more from myself than the steak that I put out.
Final seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Elise.
I made pan-seared chicken steak, cannellini beans, and grape tarragon salad.
Next up, Chef Johnny.
I'm calling this dish chicken steak Bienvenue.
Chef David.
Gentlemen, today prepared for you a cashew-encrusted chicken steak with oven-roasted grapes and a sweet and sour barbecue sauce.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Johnny, you've been chopped. Chef Elise, Chef David, please open your baskets. Mandatory ingredients are cinnamon toast cereal, Asian pears, chocolate-covered raisins, and camembert. You will have 30 minutes this round, starting now.
The second I open the basket, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a dish that plays off a cheese plate a little. The camembert is a really nice base for an ice cream or sorbet. I make a simple syrup, get that in the blender. I wanted to get this sorbet in the machine within 5 minutes. David's a fierce competitor, but winning is a chance for me to move my career ahead, some validation that all my hard work is paying off, and, you know, $10,000 is perfect.
First few minutes in the dessert round, I'm feeling very nervous. I definitely just start working some components, and hopefully something will kind of all fall into place. Camembert is a very mild cow's cheese. I put that in a pot with heavy cream and start melting that. I want to transform the chocolate raisin, so melting them down and incorporating the camembert would be a very easy solution just because they kind of go well together, the creaminess.
The texture's not to my desired consistency, but I'm not gonna worry about that because it's delicious. The flavor's right on.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef David.
Well, today I provided a chocolate raisin and cinnamon toast truffle with a Asian pear and yogurt salad.
Next, Chef Elise.
I made camembert sorbet with the cinnamon tuile and Asian pear salad.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef David, you've been chopped. And that means, Chef Elise Cornack, that you are the chopped champion.
Nice.
Congratulations.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You have a great ability to coax flavors out of products, which is something that I think is just inherent. I don't think that's necessarily learned.
Thank you.
4 competitors think they have what it takes to be the chopped champion.
Giorgio has a stopwatch on his watch, and as soon as you said 20 minutes begins now, he clicked his watch. I've never seen that before in the Chop Kitchen.
No, I think it's the first.
I'm stoked that the ingredients allow me to go in a route I'm really comfortable with. Italian cuisine plays a major role in what I do, but I also love tacos.
I'm still collecting my thoughts.
Holy
I immediately put my noodles in the water, thinking I'm going to make soup. We'll see where it goes.
I just found out that my wife and I are having a baby. Financially, I'm scraping by right now.
She said, you better go out and get him today.
There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way, be it a little or a lot. Also available to you, our pantry and fridge. Each round is timed. When the clock runs out, our judges will critique your dishes on presentation, taste, and also creativity. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will not move on to the next round. You will be chopped. Please open your baskets. And feast your eyes on Canadian bacon, roasted piquillo peppers, tomatillos, and instant noodle soup. You'll have 20 minutes for the appetizer round. Clock starts now.
I'm gonna mix them with a little bit of the Canadian bacon and the instant noodle soup.
If I'm gonna make love to somebody, I'm gonna give you me. If I'm gonna cook for you, I'm gonna give you me. I wanna make a tortilla tasting plate.
But then I came up with a new idea. I'm thinking salad. I'm thinking stuffed the piquillo with goat cheese and Canadian bacon.
I see the noodles, not being fideuà. It's a Spanish paella with noodles instead of rice. I just found out that my wife and I are having a baby. Financially, I'm scraping by right now. She said, you better go out and get him today. Yeah. This is a playground for us. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. But it's unreal how fast the time goes.
I don't know if it's fun, man, to be honest with you. Maybe it's gonna make me a stronger person. I stuffed the peppers. I have to get the salad on.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Chef Giorgio.
All right, chefs, what I've made for you today is Canadian bacon tacos.
Next, Chef Joe.
I made a tossed salad with stuffed piquillo peppers and a tomatillo vinaigrette.
Next, we have Chef Faye.
Yeah, this is a tortilla with Canadian bacon and smoked pepper. And then I was meant to put that tomatillo sauce into a little glass.
Thank you, Chef Faye. Finally, Chef David.
I prepared a traditional Catalan dish called fideuà with Canadian bacon, tomatillos, and piquillo pepper aioli.
The judges have made their decision. So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef David, you've been chopped. Chef Faye, Chef Giorgio, Chef Joe, please open your baskets for the entree course. And we have cactus pear, squab, frozen lima beans, and farfar.
Farfar. I don't know what it is.
You have 30 minutes this time, beginning now.
I make a nice rub with the basics, like some onion powder, some garlic powder, and olive oil.
I'm thinking pan-roasted squab and a red wine reduction with the cactus pear.
I'm just gonna whack it in half and season it. I heard the judges say, don't be doing your happy dance until you know that what's on your plate is what you mean to be on the plate. And so I really want to focus and just get the job done.
A little panic. So I throw them back on the grill. It's important for me to just stay confident. A chop champion is someone that has faith.
We are at 2 minutes, 25 seconds.
I'm thinking the squab has the right texture. I think everything's going pretty good. The farfar, I crush it up and put it on top of the squab.
I season the farfar, but I toss it in with the lima beans and to add a nice crunchy component.
I'm up, I'm coming out. I really love this plate, but I'm worried about the squab. I figured they're such little birds that they would cook enough, but I don't know. I don't want this pigeon to run away with my $10,000.
Chefs, 10 seconds.
There's 8 pieces of squaw breast, and in the end, I pick out the 4 best that are cooked properly, and they go on the plate.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Please tell us about yours, Chef Joe.
Okay, chefs, I made a pan-roasted squab with a lima bean succotash, little far crumble, and a red wine reduction with the cactus pear.
Next, we go to Chef Faye.
This is a seared squab. The stuffing is mascarpone with rosemary. There's also a side refresher salad.
Finally, we go to Chef Giorgio.
I made for you a barbecue squab with a cactus pear barbecue sauce and a farfar and lima bean succotash.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Faye, you've been chopped. Chef Giorgio, Chef Joe, final chance to show us what you're made of here.
I'm ready.
Absolutely.
Let's open these baskets. For your desserts, you must use cornflakes cereal, sweet red chili sauce, golden raspberries, and labneh. 30 minutes for the final round, beginning now.
These are here. I have a lot of pride at stake here, playing for the girls in my life. I have my mom and my sister. I want to take them to Italy. So I want to take the labneh and make a mousse with a little bit of lemon and vanilla. I want to take the raspberries and make a raspberry sorbet. Luckily, I remember equal parts of simple syrup to fresh fruit. I think that Joe has been doubting himself a little bit. You need to be your #1 fan right now. Just focus on the task at hand.
I'm not really sure what the heck labneh is, but I taste it and it's yogurt. So I decided I want to do a chocolate frozen yogurt. But I look over my shoulder.
Son of a... Joe has now got a problem. Ice cream machine is occupado.
Sucks, but you know what? Let him take the risk. Hopefully it fails. Instead, I'm gonna make some kind of chocolate yogurt pudding, and I want to do a cornflake brittle. I get my sugar on as fast as I can.
Giorgio evidently not getting enough color fast enough on those pieces of bread.
So he's gone and grabbed the torch.
1 minute to go.
I have crispy wontons, so I put the yogurt on there. Another wonton right on top. Shaking.
Joe's put together something that looks great. Do you think Giorgio is in the weeds here?
Yeah. He's running out of time.
It's the countdown to time's up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please step back.
Today, what I've prepared for you for dessert is a caramelized torrejas. It's being accompanied with a golden raspberry sorbet, a labneh mousse, and a brittle made with the cornflakes.
Chef Giorgio, thank you.
Thank you.
Chef Joe.
I have a bourbon chocolate labneh-filled sandwich, cornflake brittle, and a golden raspberry sweet chili coulis.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Joe, you've been chopped. And that means, Chef Giorgio Rapicavoli, that you are the chopped champion.
This is a big deal.
I think you're well on your way to a very promising career.
My mom always just told me to follow my dreams, and a lot has to do with her. You know, a lot has to do with my mom, and a little emotional.
Calling all grilling fanatics. This is going to be a fantastic time. We've invited some real pros to fire it up here. There's a big difference between what we all know as barbecue and grilling.
There is. Barbecue really is indirect heat. It's low, it's slow, and there always has to be wood smoke in there. And then grilling is hot and fast.
You know, I've never had sweet tea like this, but I do love sweet tea. And I'm very adept at putting sauces together. So I'm gonna really lean on that ability to create something out of these crazy ingredients.
The heat is on, chefs. We're thrilled to have you here for this special competition. As always, there will be 3 rounds. appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. Okay, grills are red hot and ready to go. Please open your baskets. And we have sweet tea vodka, Asian steamed buns, baby Romanesco cauliflower, and extra firm tofu. You'll have 20 minutes for the appetizer round, starting right about now.
I get chili powder, smoked paprika, garlic powder. I'm an extremely competitive person. I think you're either born with it or not. You know, shut up and cook. Put your meat where your mouth is.
I see tofu, and I immediately think Asian. I'm gonna make Asian-style tofu bao with grilled Romanesco.
Everyone's probably gonna grill the tofu, but I want to show some originality. I'm pureeing with tomatoes. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the bun. I decided I'm going the Italian route. Let's make breadcrumbs out of it. So I put it in salt water and sugar water, a little bit of curry. The Romanesco cauliflower, I toss it with some olive oil, salt, and a little bit of vinegar, and then from there it goes on the grill pan. It's a grilling competition, and I'm gonna focus on just cooking on the grill, making sure I have good, solid grill flavor.
Chefs, we're at the 2-minute warning.
My heart is racing. I know that I need to start plating. I see cast irons, and I think that lends perfectly for my plating. Behind.
1 minute to go, chefs.
I'm adding the tofu to the tomato sauce and pureeing it. I'm hoping to get a real soft texture, but I'm running out of time. I gotta get this on the plate.
Let's go. Finish up, finish up, finish up. I'm shaking. The only thing I'm concerned about is getting everything on the plate.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Jay.
What we have here today is baby Romanesco with a sweet tea, smoked tofu tomato sauce with breadcrumbs made of the sticky buns and with some grilled sweet potatoes.
Next, we have Chef Richard.
Today I have a grilled Asian tofu bao, and I have some grilled Romanesco there, so enjoy.
And next, Chef Melissa.
I have prepared for you an open-faced barbecue tofu sandwich.
Finally, Chef Sean.
What I did today was a little sticky bun crostinis. On top, I did a curry smoked marinated tofu. And then there's Romanesco in 2 parts, grilled. And then also made like a little salad with sweet tea, vinaigrette.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Sean, you've been chopped. Chef Jay, Chef Richard, Chef Melissa, please open your baskets. And we have Wagyu ribeye steaks, baby corn, watermelon, and coleslaw dressing. 30 minutes on the clock this time. Beginning now.
Watermelon wrapped pickles are definitely a Southern thing, and I want to utilize that as much as possible. I'm also making a grilled Wagyu steak with a grilled summer corn salad.
I see the coffee, the ancho peppers, and I'm gonna do an espresso and ancho rub ribeye steak.
I sprinkle this ribeye with a mild barbecue rub, and I will put them on in the last few minutes because it's not going to take long to cook those.
I want to work some type of crostini into the dish. To me, eating a steak, you gotta have a piece of bread. You gotta sop up those juices.
That's it. It looks like Jay and Melissa are done. And now Richard still has stuff in the freezer.
It's getting down to the wire here.
Richard is really scrambling. I don't want anyone to go down by not getting one of the ingredients on the plate.
I'm frantic at this point. And then I'm like, oh man, pickles.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back.
That was too close for comfort.
It's all on the plate. I did it. I'm happy with myself.
Chef Richard, what'd you do with that?
I did a grilled ribeye with a barbecue steak sauce, watermelon rind pickle, and a grilled baby corn salad.
Next, we have Chef Melissa.
I've prepared for you a barbecue ribeye with a watermelon corn salsa and a summer salad.
Finally, Chef Jay.
What we have here is an ancho and espresso rubbed ribeye steak with a corn and watermelon salad with a goat cheese and coleslaw dressing sauce.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Melissa, you've been chopped. Please open your baskets. And you must use stout beer, empanada wrappers, peaches, and marshmallow spread. 30 minutes on the clock this time. Starting now.
Thinking peaches and cream. Oh, it's kind of like a gravy and biscuit, but it's like for desserts.
So I'm thinking stout ice cream. I see the marshmallow spread, and I'm thinking whoopie pies.
Chefs, we are down to 1 minute.
I gotta get my ice cream. It's a mushy, a gel-like consistency, but I'm like, I gotta get on the plate.
I poured the cream onto the peaches and strawberries, and before I knew it, I poured too much on. I'm super afraid that I'm gonna get chopped.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. So, Chef Jay, where'd that take you?
When I saw the marshmallow, I thought whoopie pies. I tried with the grilled peaches and stout to make ice cream with it. Didn't leave enough time, so that's why towards the end you saw me watching the clock.
Last dessert, Chef Richard.
What I made for you today is grilled biscuit and marshmallow peaches and cream. It's meant to be more of like a play on desserty biscuits and gravy.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Richard, you've been chopped. 4 competitors think they have what it takes to be the chopped champion.
My boss, Paula, would be really disappointed if I don't give it all I've got. So I'm determined not to give up.
Chefs, this is your 2-minute warning.
This is a competition where I'm trying to win over the judges, so I want to try to establish a level of complexity. I take some Dijon mustard and I give a little flick of the spoon. I really try to go for high-powered flavors in everything that I cook. I think that the mustard plays very well with the beef as well as the salad that I composed. This is gonna have sugar, spice, and everything nice.
There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way, be it a little or a lot. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will not move on to the next round. You will be chopped. Chefs, please open your baskets. What do we have? Cube steak, salsa, queso fresco, and frozen French fries.
Frozen French fries, pre-made salsa. I am blown away by the simplicity of the ingredients.
20 minutes for the appetizer round. Clock starts now.
It's round 1. I'm seeing ingredients I'm very familiar with. I was like, oh, this is good. I can do this. I'm making steak frites, done. I'm gonna grill the steak and fry the French fries. I'll season them with Southwestern flavors.
I hope I can make it through this. I want to make a chimichurri. That's got a lot of cilantro flavors in it.
I'm competing today mostly because my boss made me. I can't make French fries with the frozen French fries because that's way too obvious. I think I can make a hash with them. So I chop some up, toss them with some sauteed onions, and call it a hash.
I go and get cucumber, jalapeno, a yellow pepper to complement the salsa that's already there.
Chefs, you've got only 1 minute to go. Got a plate.
Dan's an established chef in DC, and so I definitely want to beat Dan. It looks like both of us are going to be doing something very similar to steak frites, but I think my chimichurri will set me apart. And I think combining the queso fresco and the salsa will make a great sauce for the steak.
If I lose to Clark, it's really gonna irk me. I cannot lose to him.
Anything you have left to do, you'd better do quickly, chefs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Ian, how'd you do it?
Tried to infuse a little bit of classic French steak frites with southwestern flavors, mustard, the apple, and the truffled French fries on top.
Next, we go to Chef Adrian.
I made for you steak and egg. I used the French fries and I made a hash. The steak I marinated in the salsa.
Next, we go to Chef Clark.
It was my pleasure to make for you guys today chimichurri steak frites. And I thought sort of the purple potato with those other fries.
Finally, Chef Dan.
All right, so not to be redundant, but steak frites with a gratinade of queso fresco. The steak I grilled, just smeared a little bit of roasted jalapeno on that just to really add just a touch of spice to it.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Shoot. Chef Ian. You've been chopped. Chef Adrian, Chef Clark, Chef Dan, please open your baskets. And you must use bluefoot chicken, broccolini, tequila, and dried limes. 30 minutes on the clock, starting now.
Bluefoot chicken really lends itself to cooking on the bone so it stays moist.
There's not as much fat. The meat is a little tougher. So to keep it moist, I decided to make a stew. I grab onions, mushrooms, chicken stock.
I want to do my bluefoot chicken 2 ways. For the legs and thighs, I debone and I start roasting them in a hot pan.
30 seconds, chefs.
I need to get it on the plate, and I just dig my fingers into it. It's burning my fingers. It's steaming hot.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Adrian, what'd you do with those?
I prepared for you bluefoot chicken 2 ways, pan-roasted leg meat, and tequila butter poached breast with steamed broccolini, stewed lentils with a dried lime sauce.
Next we go to Chef Clark.
So what we have here is a pan-roasted half chicken served with a tequila lime chicken broth with broccolini fettuccine, broccolini tops, and some sautéed sweet potatoes.
Last entree, Chef Dan.
So I prepared a stewed bluefoot chicken with pink lentils and a dried lime tequila condiment. It's the dried limes macerated in tequila with the scallions, guajillo pepper.
Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Clark, you've been chopped. Chef Adrian, Chef Dan, can you truthfully say you are ready to attempt an amazing dessert with whatever ingredients come your way?
I can.
Yeah, of course, let's go.
Then I dare you to open your baskets. White balsamic vinegar, chocolate-covered peanuts, dried cranberries, and masa harina. You'll have 30 minutes this time, beginning now.
I know I'm making ice cream. I grab milk, vanilla, and sugar for the base. Ice cream can be thickened with cornstarch. So I'm thinking I'm gonna thicken it with the masa harina, corn flour.
I decided I'm going to make a shortcake with the masa harina. I measure out the flour and sugar, some butter, and then I incorporate some cream, and I form it into a dough. Dan's a nice guy and a great chef, but he's the only thing between me and winning, and I want to win $10,000.
Their approach is so completely different. She is hardly moving from her station, just efficiency in movement, while Dan is all over the kitchen. He seems a lot more worked up for this round.
I'm reducing the balsamic vinegar. I think I'm gonna put the dried cranberries in the balsamic vinegar. I'm thinking it's sweet enough.
All right, chefs, you are at the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes to go.
My shortcakes, they're not baking as fast as I want them to, so I crank the oven up. I'm very concerned that they won't be done in time. While the shortcake's in the oven, I decided to make simple cream. I whip some cream with some mascarpone cheese, and I season it with a little salt because I love the combination of sweet and salty.
I have chocolate-covered peanuts. I process them in the food processor to fold in the ice cream. My syrup's it's starting to get thick, tasting it, adding more sugar to it. I check the ice cream machine. Ice cream's starting to come out.
2 minutes left on the clock, chefs.
I taste one of the shortcakes, and it's really dry. My heart is sinking, but you can't go back and fix things. So I grab my pastry cream from the blast chiller and mix in chocolate-covered peanuts. I'm not sure how all of these elements are going to work together, but I have to get something on the plate.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back.
Ted calls time. I'm looking at my ice cream. My plates are finished, and I'm feeling good.
Chef Dan.
So I made masa harina ice cream with a syrup of white balsamic vinegar and spicy cranberries.
Chef Adrian.
Okay, what I've made for you today is a masa harina shortcake with dried cranberry and blueberry chutney and a pastry cream that's finished with the chocolate-covered peanuts.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block?
Congratulations.
Chef Dan, you've been chopped. That means, Chef Adrian Grenier, that you are the chopped champion.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
$10,000 was almost theirs. And then it was gone in a flash. You've been chopped.
That's it?
The opportunity missed, not easily forgotten. But now they attempt to redeem themselves. 4 chopped losers wrestle for the coveted title of chopped champion.
The stakes are higher than ever.
I want to prove people wrong.
Who will finally win and walk away with $10,000?
I don't want to get chopped to this guy right here.
And who will be chopped again? Chefs, I imagine you recall the rules, but a quick review. There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will not move on to the next round. You will be chopped again. Chefs, please open your baskets. And for the appetizer course, the mandatory ingredients are sweetbreads, dried dates, red Malabar spinach, and strawberry popsicles. You have 20 minutes on the clock for this round, starting now.
We all don't want to be made a fool again. Sweetbreads are the thymus gland, and they look like it. I know that I'm going to pan fry the sweetbreads and serve them with wilted spinach and make a vinaigrette.
I know how to prepare a dish. I dust them with flour, salt, and pepper. I pan-sear them to give her a nice color.
Flour, flour everywhere, flour, flour, flour. There's nothing in this basket that's so obtuse that I can't work with it. I've cooked a lot of sweetbreads in my day, so I dredged them in paprika, cumin, mustard powder, get them crisp in my pan.
So I wanted my first dish to be a play on a taco. These sweetbreads, I'm gonna grill them. The Malabar spinach, that's my lettuce.
1 minute left. I'm pretty confident. Plates are set. I'm ready to win. No fear.
Chefs, show us who really wants to win this time. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Anna Maria.
Today, I made for you a pan-seared sweetbread medallions topped with wilted spinach, tomatoes, and dried dates in a popsicle sauce.
Next up, Chef Trigg.
Today, what I prepared for you is a spinach salad with a strawberry vinaigrette and mustard-scented sweetbreads. Thank you.
Next up, Chef Michelle.
Today I made for you pan-fried sweetbreads on top of a wilted spinach salad with a strawberry basil vinaigrette.
Last appetizer, Chef Sammy.
Hello. Today I made for you a sweetbread taco with the chipotle and strawberry popsicle aioli sauce.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Anna Maria, you have been chopped. You avoided the worst-case scenario, Chef Trigg, Chef Michelle, Chef Sammy. You were not chopped first, but can you survive the critical entree round? Please open your baskets. And the mandatory ingredients are leg of lamb, gochujang, rainbow carrots, root beer schnapps. 30 minutes on the clock this time, beginning now.
My plan is a pan-seared, herb-marinated lamb with root beer schnapps and gochujang barbecue sauce.
Make a stir-fry. Gochujang, rainbow carrots, not a challenge for me. I use that stuff all the time. I want to focus on this root beer and this lamb.
So I know immediately that I'm going to make a stew. I want to put in the gochujang and the root beer schnapps. I taste the stew, and I'm really excited. The flavor's rocking. I feel like it's the best thing that I've made on Chopped.
Last minute.
I'm confident with this dish right now. I had some free time on my hands. I'm actually tasting a little piece. I love the way it tastes.
Sammy's loving his lamb.
He's having a lamb lollipop. I really wanted the entree to be bigger, but how many times they changed directions with the lamb has left me with a smaller amount of finished product.
Use these last seconds carefully. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Trigg.
What I prepared for you today is a Korean barbecue of lamb with citrus glazed carrots.
Chef Michelle.
I made for you a gochujang and lamb stew with grilled carrots.
Final entree, Chef Sammy.
I made grilled honey basil lamb with the gochujang and root beer sauce.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Michelle, you have been chopped. Chef Sammy, Chef Trigg, this is your glorious return to the dessert round. Who's gonna take it?
Go ahead, my friend. What do you say?
50-50 chance.
I would say 75-25.
Please open your baskets. And we have fresh pasta sheets, plum tomatoes, basil, white chocolate.
Spaghetti? You give those to an Italian, they're like, woohoo! Dinner at my house. I just don't know how to do dessert with these ingredients.
You'll have 30 minutes this round, beginning now.
I look at this basket, and the only thing I know for certain is I'm gonna make basil ice cream. I wanna get the eggs, sugar, and cream together to start making my own glaze. I'm blanching the basil because I'm gonna puree that with a little bit of milk to add that to my ice cream base. I know that I have a level of refinement that Sammy doesn't, and I know that my plate presentation is definitely better.
We're seeing something we rarely see in any round, which is two people who really don't seem to like each other at all.
It's heated.
Right off the bat, I'm thinking, let's go grab the fruit. I just grabbed everything because I didn't want him grabbing nothing. I want all the fruits to myself. I want stuff that's gonna complement these tomatoes, and so I'm thinking fruit salad. Just last week, someone said to me, knowledge is knowing that tomatoes are fruit. Wisdom is not putting it into a fruit salad. But I felt confident about it. I'm looking over at the ice cream machine, and I'm like, that looks horrible. Ugh. The hell is that? I'm like, it's no way he's serving that.
All right, chefs, we are at the 2-minute warning.
I'm gonna do my little spaghetti on the bottom and a cup of my tomato sauce and put the basil ice cream on the side.
We are down to 30 seconds, chefs.
I'm thinking that this dessert is my strongest dish right now. I think it embraces what a light, great dessert should be.
Better use these last seconds wisely, chefs. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Sammy.
What I got right now is a white chocolate and basil fruit salad with a orange liqueur creamsicle shot.
Now, Chef Trigg.
What I've prepared for you guys today is sweet spaghetti with tomato sauce. The tomato sauce has got white chocolate, mint, and then basil ice cream.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block?
Bummer.
Chef Trigg, you've been chopped. And that means, Chef Sammy Davis Jr., that you have redeemed your previous loss and finally become the chopped champion. More competitors think they have what it takes to be the chopped champion. Let's meet them.
When I see the olive loaf, I'm like, what is that? I don't like that. I don't eat that. First, I decided to transform the olive loaf in a mousse. I think a mousse is a very simple but tasteful French technique.
You ever put bologna in a blender?
It looks fantastic, doesn't it?
I hope that technique utilizing my roots.
What I find was interesting about the group is that you got a German guy, you got a French guy, you have an Israeli woman who's done cookbooks, and then you got me, a guy from Jersey. So anything can happen.
There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. Chefs, please open your baskets. And we have mahi-mahi, candy cane beets, verjus, and olive loaf. 20 minutes for the appetizer course, starting now.
So I just portion it, and I think I'm going to stuff them. My daughter, Enola, I told her I'm coming on chops. She said, I know what you have to do. You open the basket, you have the ingredient, and you have to cook them. She said, I watch the food channel sometimes, Daddy. Okay.
I'm very familiar with olive loaf. It's something which you can find in any kind of butcher or deli counter in Germany. The mahi-mahi, I don't want to go with small portions because it's light.
Mahi-mahi, it has a pretty dull texture. It doesn't have any fat in it. I'm poaching it to bring the flavor out.
What I find was interesting about the group is that you got a German guy, you got a French guy, you have an Israeli woman who's done cookbooks, and then you got me, a guy from Jersey. So anything can happen. So now I'm thinking a salad. A salad first course, it would be something I would make at home. Olive loaf reminds me of my mother's fried bologna sandwiches that she used to make on a Kaiser roll.
And chefs, here is your 2-minute warning. 2 minutes.
With 2 minutes left, I start plating. I'm thinking about how all the flavors go together. This is bold, this is gutsy, this is me.
Chefs, 1 minute left.
It looks like Sylvan's just getting his fish on the plate.
Well, he's got a whole 43 seconds. Take your time. Take your time, buddy.
No matter what, pressure, no pressure, the plate needs to look the same.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back.
That was fun.
Chef Marcus.
Today I present to you a pan-seared mahi-mahi, a little bit of mixed salad, braised olive loaf with mustard, and meats with Entree chili.
Next, Chef Sylvan.
So on your plate, right in front of you, you have oven-roasted mahi-mahi with olive loaf mousse.
Next, Chef Ronit.
My dish is verjus poached mahi-mahi, topped with tapenade, and beet and baby spinach salad with verjus vinaigrette.
Chef Ronit, thank you. And finally, Chef Dewey.
Well, what we have here is a cornmeal seared mahi-mahi over an olive salad with a verjus lemongrass reduction.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Marcus, you've been chopped. Chef Sylvain, Chef Ronit, Chef Dewey, please open your baskets. And the mandatory ingredients are red mullet, peach palm fruit, haricot vert, licorice candy. You will have 30 minutes to work. Time starts now.
I look at the licorice candy and I know that I want to make a licorice breaded red mullet.
The red mullet, when I see that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to fillet it. Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna egg and breadcrumb it with a little bit of cumin. This mystery basket, it's not that big of a deal because I already made lobster peanut butter and jelly.
So red mullet, it's a fish that is very tender, and you have to treat it very carefully. And that's why I decided to open it. In the hotel where I work, I can express myself 100% as I wish, but I can do much more. In French, you would say, il faut cuisiner avec son cœur. And that means you have to cook with your heart.
I have no time to even look at the haricot vert and make something creative. I just want to cook them and put them on the plate.
And chefs, this is your 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go.
I go and get some spinach because I need something to hold the fish. The time is flying quicker than I thought, so I have to just make it happen.
I'm feeling the adrenaline rush. I'm putting everything on the plate, and I like what I see.
And 30 seconds, chefs.
I'm running out of time. I'm looking at my haricot vert. The sauce is over reducing. I'm not gonna have enough to sauce the plate, but hopefully the flavors will work.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Sylvain.
I made a roasted red mullet with a haricot vert backpack, roasted peach palm fruit, and a licorice sauce.
Chef Sylvain, thank you.
Thank you.
Next we have Chef Ronit.
It's a licorice breaded red mullet on a puree of chickpeas and peach palm fruit.
Chef Ronit, thank you. And finally, Chef Dewey.
We have pan-seared red mullet with a saute of the peach plum fruit and licorice dust.
Chef Sylvain, Chef Ronit, Chef Dewey. So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Dewey, you've been chopped.
I saw what Ronnie did before. I was not, like, wow, but I mean, in pastry, she could be a master.
I do a lot of desserts as a private chef, and I'm pretty confident.
Please open your baskets. And we have clove candies, loquats, Kaiser rolls, and spreadable cheese wedges. And no fish.
It's about time.
30 minutes to whip up something sweet, starting now.
It's a rough basket, I gotta tell you. Clove candies for dessert? Have you had one of those things? It's like a big clove explosion in your mouth.
We have Sylvain, the French chef. He has a lot of traditional desserts, I'm sure, up his sleeve.
What inspires me is French dishes. That's my heritage. The tarte tatin is a very traditional French dessert made with caramelized fruit served on top of a puff pastry. For the bottom, I'm using the Kaiser roll. I don't see why that wouldn't work.
Sylvain is not taking any risks. Whenever people see a piece of bread, they make French toast. To me, I think it's not a good choice. Loquats, I'm very familiar with. In Israel, we use them all the time. I immediately think about making a crumble. I add some cayenne, Chinese 5-spice. I'm gonna use the Kaiser roll as a topping. Right now, I really want to win this.
Ronit seems to have made 4 different desserts in one.
Anybody can see that I put a lot of effort into it, a lot of creativity, and I'm pretty happy with what I see.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Ronit.
I made a loquat crumble with a topping of Kaiser roll.
Last dessert, Chef Sylvain.
So right in front of you, you have a Kaiser roll kumquat tarte tatin infused with the clove candied.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Ronit, you've been chopped. And that means, Chef Sylvain Arribe, that you are the chopped champion.
Are you sure? I won. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Everyone's favorite question. Who picks the mystery ingredients? This time, you do. Wait till you see the special fan-selected surprises we have for our competitors.
Scrapple is all the scraps and the leftover parts of the pig. I don't really know where the viewers came up with Scrapple. They might have a bit of a sadistic streak in them where they like watching us sweat and go down in flames.
Those viewers right now, I think they're hiding somewhere laughing. They say, well, let's watch what they're going to do with this one. Let's watch what they're going to do with that one.
It seems like the ingredients were put together out of a combination of sense of humor and sort of sadism.
Welcome, chefs. Here are the rules. There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. Also available to you, our pantry and fridge. Each round is timed. When the clock runs out, our judges will critique your dishes on presentation, taste, and also creativity. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will not move on to the next round. You will be chopped. And today only, thanks to the extreme enthusiasm of our fans, we have a special surprise for you. We asked the viewers to pick the mystery basket ingredients.
I'm shocked to hear that the viewers are picking the ingredients that could really bring someone down.
Please open your baskets. And we have artichoke hearts, truffle honey, corn nuts, and scrapple.
Scrapple was very weird. I didn't even know what to do with it.
You have 20 minutes for the appetizer round. Clock starts now.
Behind you.
I want to bread the scrapple and fry it. The best way is to grind up the corn nuts. That can at least make a good breading.
Right away when I saw the artichoke, I knew I was going to make a salad. Corn nuts, I just used the back of my knife, mash them up, make it fine, and dredge it with the scrapple.
I also decided to braise some of the corn nuts in white wine.
I'm going to make a curry scrambled scrappled eggs. That's a Caribbean thing for me. Behind you, the Caribbean influence comes from my stepfather. He's from Trinidad. I respect their culture and I respect what they do in the kitchen.
So there's only 3 minutes left, and I still need to use the artichokes.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Chef Virginia.
Today you have corn nut battered scrapple crostini with truffled goat cheese.
Chef Virginia, thank you.
Thank you.
Next, Chef Ivan.
Today I make a grilled scrapple with artichoke and truffle. Thank you, chefs.
Next, Chef Amy.
We have a honey truffle glazed artichoke with jalapenos.
Chef Ian.
Today I made for you guys pan-seared scrapple.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Amy, you've been chopped. 1 round down, 2 to go. Again, the fans have spoken, and you'll be living out their mystery ingredient whims right now.
I am scared because the audience might give a big, I dare you to cook this to us.
Please open your baskets. And we have, for the entree course, fenugreek, new potatoes, bison short ribs,
seeing bison short ribs was borderline crushing.
And cheese spread in a jar. 30 minutes on the clock this round. Time starts now.
I know that the viewers picked the short ribs, and I can kind of see where they're going. Short ribs are an extremely long cooking cut of meat. To have to do something with them in 30 minutes is daunting. The last thing I want to do is steak and potatoes. It will be like giving Chris Santos the finger. He's just told us to be creative, to not play it safe. So I gotta turn it into a sausage. I've used a meat grinder a lot. It'll work.
Plan B is to sear it off and braise it in some sort of flavorful liquid. So I grab red wine and get that in the pan. I get star anise, I get juniper, I get black pepper, ginger, a lot of things that I think the fenugreek will meld well with because I want to feature it in the braise.
Bond.
One of my favorite spices here is fenugreek. I just gotta tell you, I'm Armenian, we use this all the time. It has this almost celery curry-like flavor.
You can't just toss a handful of fenugreek into a dish and end the story.
I never worked with fenugreek before. I wasn't know what it was. Yes, I think it's a grain, like couscous. Yes, a chicken stock here.
Chicken stock right there.
I get some chicken stock and I add some fenugreek. I want to put vegetables in my dish. So this is when I use the spinach and I wilt it. I add some fenugreek. I hope that it will bring some good texture to it. I decide that I'm gonna make a nice pan-seared short ribs and grab my herbs and marinate it. My mom just passed and she loved to eat short ribs. And I know my mama will love this dish.
The bison short ribs, they're nearly impossible to cook in 30 minutes. I'm definitely worried. Thanks a lot, viewers.
30 seconds, chefs.
I'm like pushing as hard as I can, but it wasn't looking good to me. It looked like Jackson Pollock's toilet paper.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Ivan.
We have pan-seared short ribs with pan-fried potato and with a mushroom cheese short rib reduction jus.
Chef Ian.
I was definitely pushing very hard to not put steak and potatoes on the plate. This is fenugreek spiced short rib in rice paper.
Last entree, Chef Virginia.
You have Asian spice short ribs with cheesy potato and pickled red onion.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Virginia, you've been chopped. Chef Ivan, Chef Ian, the fans did all right by you the first 2 rounds. Let's see what ingredients viewers chose for the decisive dessert round, shall we?
Yes.
Please open your baskets. The mandatory ingredients are dried black licorice root, pork rinds, macadamia nuts, and limoncello. 30 minutes on the clock, starting now.
I'm very surprised to be in round 3. I'm pretty stoked. But the viewers' ingredients are an intentional curveball, and it does force you to try to think around that corner, like, how the am I gonna get this turned into something edible in the allotted time? Well, I'm gonna make a microwave cake, because we always have one on the menu at my restaurant, and obviously it's fast. I know that it can be a vehicle for a lot of different flavors. Black licorice root has a very mild, nutty, herbaceous character, and I know that I need to steep it and get the flavor into a liquid, to making a light syrup for the microwave cake.
I think the viewers here are throwing down a little bit of a gauntlet. I think that they're saying, okay, now we're gonna throw you a crazy basket.
Pork rind do not belong in a dessert. I don't know what the viewer was thinking. I am nervous this is gonna get me chopped.
Pigskin desserts. Nice, fans. Real nice. Can you forgive the viewers for this one?
It's not out of the realm of possibility. I mean, I've had bacon ice cream in the last month.
Bacon and chocolate work really well together.
Right away in my mind, I said, I'm gonna make a chocolate mousse. Everybody loves chocolate, and I use the pork rind for crunchiness.
But the higher degree of precision and the way flavors were layered and tied together, I felt I had success in showing like how I wanted to cook.
Finish them up, guys, finish them up.
And we are down to the final seconds of an exciting final round, chefs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Chef Ian, what do we have?
A black liquor sponge cake.
Chef Ivan.
I just prepare a macadamia nut crusted apple with a chocolate mousse.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Ian, you've been chopped. And that means, Chef Ivan Dorval, that you are the chopped champion and that you've just won $10,000. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Ted.
We have reached the apex of culinary competition. For the first showdown of our $50,000 tournament, we have, from the hit Food Network series Iron Chef America, 4 Iron Chefs here in the Chopped Kitchen. Iron Chefs, we are so excited to have you here on Chopped. If you win, your prize will be one of the 4 spots in the All-Stars finale competition, where one celebrity chef will win $50,000 for their favorite charity. There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course has its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. Also available to you are pantry and fridge. Each round is timed. When the clock runs out, our judges will critique your dishes on presentation, taste, and also creativity. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. Iron Chefs, please open your baskets. And for the appetizer course, we have crawfish.
I'm from the South, so I know about boiling crawfish.
Lemon cucumber. Purple wax beans. And pre-cooked beef tendon. Our clock is set at 20 minutes. That time starts now.
I'm making this great lettuce wrap with crawfish, some beef tendon lardon with a good spicy feta yogurt on top. I think that's really gonna be fresh and light. Well, I came in kind of wanting to do a little bit, adding a little more feminine finesse to my food because I was going up with 3 dudes, but I want to say, Michael, Mark, Jose, I took you down. Behind.
I'm going to make a marinated vegetable dish with crispy beef tendon and crayfish. Winning this competition for Autism Speaks is 100% motivating me when I cook.
What I'm gonna try and do here is a crawfish bisque. I throw the beef tendon in there, but I'm going against Iron Chefs here, so I'm gonna really kind of swing for the fences and see what happens.
I'm gonna make a chop salad. So I'm competing for St. Christopher's Foundation, where $5 will give a basket of food to a family. So you can imagine what $50,000 could do.
I'm worried about Iron Chef Simon. He hasn't got anything on the plate yet.
Yeah, well, Michael, come on, start plating, guys.
Just like Iron Chef, when it comes down to the last minute.
1 minute left, chefs.
I feel like I'm gonna miss something. I don't want to get chopped.
Sign the painting.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back.
Good job.
okay?
Chef Mark.
You have a spicy crawfish and beef tendon bisque with a lemon cucumber and purple wax bean crostini.
Next up, Iron Chef Garces.
We have the chopped salad. Spicy crawfish vinaigrette with whole crawfish and beef tendon chicharrones.
Next we go to Iron Chef Cora.
I call this lettuce wrap crawfish and cow with spicy feta yogurt on top.
And finally, Iron Chef Simon.
I did a marinated crawfish with crispy tendon.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Iron Chef Forgione, Iron Chef Cora, Iron Chef Simon, please open your baskets. And we have octopus, dandelion greens, aged Gouda, and sour Trahana. You have 30 minutes on the clock. Time starts now.
I see octopus, and my family's from Campania, and my grandfather was a great cook. You know, he taught me how to make his sauce. So in homage to the family, I'm gonna do it octopus with the classic sauce pomodoro.
I'm adding lemon red wine and the cork in it because it's sitting in a wine bottle with all of those tannins and the acidity of the wine that helps break down the octopus.
I wanted to use the octopus two ways, to create a really flavorful octopus broth and have some grilled octopus as well.
The aged Gouda with the octopus threw me off a little bit. I don't really love cheese with seafood, but I put a little bit of the Gouda in the salad just to use the ingredient.
This is your 2-minute warning.
Both Chef Cora and Chef Forgione would really like to take Chef Simon down.
But Chef Simon, he had some trouble with his presentation, his first course.
I wasn't going to put out another sloppy plate. Judges deserve better.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Iron Chef Cora.
It's a grilled octopus with a roasted tomato trahana and a dandelion salsa verde.
Next up, Iron Chef Simon.
So today we have a braised octopus with some cinnamon stick, a cream trahana, a dandelion salad, and tart yogurt on the bottom.
Final entree, Iron Chef Forgione.
You're getting grilled octopus, a sour trahana and Gouda gremolata.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Iron Chef Cora, you've been chopped. Iron Chef Simon, Iron Chef Forgione, you're making it very clear here how you achieved such great heights in the culinary world. Are you ready for the final round?
Let's get it on.
Ready to go.
Please open your baskets. And you must use plums, coconut rum, black beans, queso fresco. 30 minutes. Time starts now.
I get some heavy cream with sugar, a touch of honey, and then I add the queso fresco, but it doesn't melt the way that I thought it would. It curdles. So plan B. So I'm making queso fresco soup. I add some mascarpone, give it a buzz, strain the whole mixture, and then get it in the freezer and see what happens.
I'm gonna make queso fresco and ricotta donuts over a black bean caramel.
Chefs, here is your 2-minute warning.
I thought this soup would be like a frozen sweet cream, but it didn't happen. Being an Iron Chef, sometimes things don't work. And you know, you can't throw your hands up. You gotta adjust. So I'm deciding to go with a bowl that has a bigger surface area where it can kind of spread out, and I can work on presentation and kind of build it up from there.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Simon.
I made queso fresco donuts over black bean caramel with a brown butter and coconut rum plum sauce.
Iron Chef Forgione.
I did a queso fresco soup with a black bean puree.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Iron Chef Forgione, you've been chopped. And that means, Iron Chef Michael Simon, that you are the chopped champion and that we can't wait to see you back here again to compete against 3 other stellar chefs in our Chopped All-Stars Grand Finale. Congratulations. Full speed, non-stop. This celebrity tournament has taken off. 2 spots in the $50,000 All-Stars finale have already been claimed. Looking to fill the 3rd, we are joined by 4 chefs we got to know on Food Network's Star. There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket. Also available to you, our pantry and fridge. When the clock runs out, our judges will critique your dishes on presentation, taste, and also creativity. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. Chefs, please open your baskets. And for the appetizer course, we have razor clams, breakfast radishes, green grape tomatoes, and shrimp paste. You have exactly 20 minutes on the clock. Starting now.
Right back here. I'm gonna make a nice pub-style clam, and I'm gonna make a nice briny broth out of wine, garlic, and shallots. And my son and my daughter, because of the work ethic that I'm showing them, they're gonna be some bad-to-the-bone dude and dudettes.
On Food Network Star, I was the supposed best cook at the show, but I was often called like rigid or wooden. So finally competing solely based on cooking, I want to win this all-star competition so badly. The dish I'm going to make is razor clams in a spicy Thai broth with green grape tomatoes and a chilled radish salad.
I belong on this network. I bring flavors and feistiness that the network needs. I am going to make a clam stuffed green grape tomato in a shrimp sauce.
But now, a lot's changed. I've grown up. This is Chopped All-Stars. It's very serious. I decided I'm gonna make white wine herb poached razor clams and roasted green tomatoes with a little bit of truffle oil. My plates are actually done. I'm just hoping the judges are gonna love it because game face is on and I'm ready to shine.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Get that food on the plate, Vic. Get it on there, brother.
3, 2, 1. Time's up, chefs. Please step back. What kind of appetizer did you come up with, Chef Vic?
I went for like a pub-style clam, and then I took the grape tomatoes and sauteed them in the shrimp paste.
And next we go to Chef Penny.
It is a cumin-infused razor clam stuffed green tomato.
Next up, Chef Justin.
That is a Thai broth steamed razor clam with a chilled radish salad. Used fresh ginger, lemongrass, garlic, a little bit of rice wine vinegar, and sesame oil.
Last appetizer, Chef Chris.
Thank you. I have a white wine and herb poached razor clam. On the bottom of your plate, you have truffle roasted green tomatoes and sauteed radishes.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Chris, you've been chopped.
Thank you.
You made it to the 2nd round. Chef Vic, Chef Penny, Chef Justin, please open your baskets. And for the entree round, you must use culotte steak, Okinawa sweet potatoes, turnips, and strawberry leather.
Interesting. I haven't seen strawberry leather since my lunchbox days.
30 minutes on the countdown clock. Starting now.
Right now, I'm the target here, but Justin and Penny are gonna have a hard time taking me down. This is what I want more than anything. For this dish, I'm thinking meat and potatoes all the way. Blackened culotte steak over some sweet potato, bacon, and green onion hash.
I get dried pears, molasses, cinnamon, garlic powder, and turmeric. And start creating this gorgeous sauce.
I am doing a grilled culotte steak over an Okinawa sweet potato puree. I'm gonna wilt the turnip greens with a little bit of bacon and grain mustard. Being on Chopped, I feel like where I'm supposed to be. I was made for this.
Come on, you guys. All the elements have to be on the plate.
I have seconds left to plate. My heart is racing. I want to get to the finale so bad.
The clock does not wait, even for all-stars chefs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. What do we have, Chef Penny?
Well, I wanted to bring the flavors of Morocco. I pan-seared the steak, and I did a glaze with red onion, Kalamata olives, the strawberry leather, and a mashed Okinawa sweet potatoes.
All right, Chef Penny, thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, Chef Justin.
So that's gonna be the grilled culotte steak over the Okinawa sweet potato puree. I've got the greens that have been lightly wilted with a little bacon, butter, and salt.
And now, Chef Vic.
I did a blackened seasoning on the culotte. I made a hash out of the sweet potatoes, tossed it in with the bacon and butter. I made a sauce out of the strawberry leather to put over the hash and try to make it like an all-American dish.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Justin, you've been chopped. Face to face, Chef Penny, Chef Vic, in a stare down. Anybody gonna flinch?
You said you were gonna take me out in the beginning, so here's your chance.
Looking forward to it.
Please open them up. And the mandatory ingredients for the final round: mango chutney, white apricots, blue cornmeal, and bacon bits.
Okay, see what happens.
30 minutes for the final round. Clock starts now. Judges, soon we will know which one of these Food Network stars is going to the finale, baby.
I don't really do desserts that often, but I gotta win this. $50,000, St. Jude's Ranch. They're really depending on me. So I'm thinking bread pudding. There's that big, beautiful loaf of brioche just staring at me. So cut off the ends, saturate it in butter, and kind of stick it in a souffle cup that I can throw in the oven.
I want this so badly. I want this for the Gramercy Housing Group. I want this for redemption. I want this to say, you know what? I do belong on this network. I am making a white apricot stuffed phyllo dough with a mascarpone and heavy cream yogurt sauce. I already have in mind going up against the bigger stars of Iron Chef and the Food Network hosts and the Chopped judges.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. So please tell us what you came up with, Chef Vic.
What I did was my take on a summer pudding. I incorporated the blue cornmeal into the ricotta cheese, poured into the bread, and then I added the flambéed fruit, and then you have your two side sauces.
Last dessert, Chef Penny.
What I've made for you today is a beautiful phyllo cup. Inside you have a yogurt, mascarpone cheese, and heavy cream with some honey.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block?
Give me 5 right now. Good job, sister.
Chef Vic.
Yes, sir.
You've been chopped. And that means, Chef Penny Davidi, that you are the Chopped champion, and that we will see you back here for the All-Stars finale. $50,000 for charity on the line. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is the put their money where their mouths are, gotta see it, anything could happen fight that you've been waiting for. 4 of our own judges moments away from heading to the Chopped kitchen. 3 celebrity chefs have already earned their spots in the $50,000 All-Stars finale. We know that the last spot will be going to a chopped judge, but which one? Of course, you know the rules, but I'm going to recite them for you anyway because it's what I live for. There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way, be it a little or a lot. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will not move on to the next round. You will be chopped. But if you win, you'll get to compete in the All-Stars finale, where $50,000 will go to the favorite charity of whoever is able to take the top honors there. Are you ready to make this role reversal real?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Chefs, please open your baskets. The mandatory ingredients for the appetizer round are potato pancakes, purple kohlrabi, Korean melon, and goat brains. You have exactly 20 minutes on the clock. Time starts now.
So I decided to make curried goat brains, seared and served with a mustard vinaigrette. I love my fellow judges. They're all cute and nice and everything, but it's gotta be a girl today, guys.
Clock is ticking, and the basket is what drives me what I'm gonna do. So bacon, apples, goat brain came to my mind right away.
The first round, I want to make a quesadilla because you can make a quesadilla out of most ingredients. But when things don't work, I want the chef to understand why it's not working. But that doesn't make me a bad guy. I'm a nice guy, I promise.
You know, the greatest thing about Chopped is that we get to see this young talent walk through here all the time. And today is just as exciting for me because I get to open those baskets and actually cook. I'm gonna poach off these brains, so I'm gonna leave them on the fire for about a minute or 2 and let them poach slowly. I'm making seared goat brains on top of a spicy slaw.
The clock is ticking, so I start thinking about what could be my light element. And that's when the romaine lettuce came in.
And chefs, we have 1 minute left on the clock.
Every one of these people are nervous. You can see their hands, and they do not want to lose.
It's stressful to be in the chop kitchen. When you're doing a competition like this, you have very little time to think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Woo!
This is cruel.
Chef Chris.
It's a goat brain, potato, and goat cheese quesadilla with a Korean melon and purple kohlrabi salsa.
Next up, Chef Alex.
I made for you today a seared goat brain with a little bit of curry on a very acidic mustard vinaigrette with celery, melon, kohlrabi, and parsley.
And next we go to Chef Marcus.
This is actually a dish that my grandmother would cook for us, pita panna. It's a hash, and I used goat brain, bacon, and a little bit of apple.
Last appetizer, Chef Mark.
I'm gonna call this seared goat brain on top of a spicy pickled salad.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Damn it. Chef Chris, you've been chopped. Chef Alex, Chef Marcus, Chef Mark, please open your baskets. And for the entree course, you must use rack of Berkshire pork, kusa, grape molasses, and preserved duck eggs.
This egg is a mummified egg, and now it's in this chop basket. Ay, 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 ay. Somebody's trying to kill me.
30 minutes on the countdown clock, starting now.
Holy kusa. Holy kusa.
I butcher down the pork, then straight in the pan, season it, smoked paprika, some chili, cumin, cardamom, add some searing in.
I'm making a pork medallion with white bean ragu, kuzo, and a yogurt sauce.
I'm going to sear the pork chops in hot oil while my griddle heats up so that I build momentum cooking the pork.
1 minute left.
I'm down to the wire here. I really am thinking I'm not gonna finish.
Second round, my charity, 50,000 is over there somewhere, right? All of these things are at stake.
Marcus finishing with some beautiful black salt.
So you, today, gonna get everything I have.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Alex.
I made for you today a seared double-cut pork chop with a molasses and sherry glaze.
Next, Chef Marcus.
Today, I made for you a salted pork chop with a kusa and molasses compote and a duck egg dashi.
Chef Mark.
I made pork medallions on white bean ragu with kusa, sauteed with arugula, and I did a yogurt grape molasses sauce.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Mark, you've been chopped. Chef Alex, Chef Marcus, you've made it to dessert.
To get to the dessert round and have the privilege of competing against Marcus, it's inspiring.
Alex Conacelli is a fierce competitor. We're putting it all on the line. I better bring it.
Chefs, please open your baskets. And you must use cake flour, farmer's cheese, baby beets, and cola. 30 minutes on the clock, starting now.
As a chef, I've always liked examining raw ingredients and imagining what I will make with them. And I feel blueberries and beets could feed off each other really nicely in a dessert. So I'm going to make a blueberry and beet tart. And I'm going to use this cola to make a granita. I mix the cola with lemon juice, lemon zest, and little instant coffee melted down in a little hot water. $50,000 would mean a lot to St. Jude, but I'm taking this one round at a time.
I see cola and baby beets. Let's go for some chocolate. Because beet and chocolate works together. So I'm making a kladdkaka, which is Swedish for gooey chocolate cake, with beet cola syrup. You want to utilize the time to the max.
How much time?
1 minute, Alex.
Oh my God, and Alex is running 2.
I run to the blast chiller to grab the granita, and I'm thinking this is a chopped cliche, right? If I don't get this granita on the plate, then my plate won't have cola on it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Chef Marcus.
Judges, in front of you, you have a Swedish kladdkaka, a gooey chocolate cake with a beet cola syrup and farmer's cheese 2 ways. One is frozen and one is soft.
Last dessert, Chef Alex.
I've made for you a blueberry tart with farmer's cheese, beets, tarragon, and a little bit of honey cream with a cola and coffee granita.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Alex, you've been chopped. That means, Chef Marcus Samuelsson, that you are the Chopped champion, and you will be representing the Chopped judges in the All-Stars finale.
I'm super happy.